3 John 4-6 KJV. Walking in truth and love. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth. Beloved, thou doest faithfully whatsoever thou doest to the brethren and to strangers, which have borne witness of thy charity before the church, whom if thou bring forward on their journey after a godly sort, thou shalt do well. Historical understanding and application. The Apostle John writes to Gaius, a beloved believer known for his faithfulness and hospitality. In the early church, itinerant preachers depended on the generosity of local Christians. Romans 12:13. Gaius stood out because he not only professed the truth, he walked in it. His loving care for both known brethren and strangers testified of Christ-like character. John draws a sharp contrast between Gaius and Diotrephes, 3 John 9-10, who refused to support true gospel ministers. Gaius, by contrast, honored God by helping advance the mission of the church. In this we see the biblical pattern. Walking in truth is more than belief, it is obedience and service, John 14:15. Hospitality was not optional. It was a ministry that helped spread the gospel, Matthew 10:40-42. The early church would have applied these truths by 1. Valuing quiet faithfulness over loud self-importance. 2. Supporting true ministers, not based on charisma but on faithfulness to the word. 3. Showing love with discernment, ensuring support was given to true brethren, see in John 10:11. The modern-day spiritual lesson. These verses still speak powerfully today. Walk in truth, faith. 4. In a world of compromise, we must cling to sound doctrine, Jude 1:3, and live it with love, John 13:35. Truth without love hardens. Love without truth deceives. Serve faithfully, v5. Like Gaius, we're called to support God's work through giving, serving, and showing kindness, Hebrews 13:16. Nothing done for Christ is ever wasted, Matthew 25:40. Advance the kingdom, v6. Supporting gospel laborers, missionaries, pastors, and fellow believers is an eternal investment, Philippians 4:17. John's joy came not from position or popularity, but from seeing truth lived out. Can the same be said of us? Do we bring joy to those who taught us the faith by our walk and witness? God sees the faithful heart more than flashy works. Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful, 1 Corinthians 4:2. Let us love with a pure heart fervently, 1 Peter 1:22, and never grow weary in well-doing, 2 Thessalonians 3:13. For in this faithful walk we lay up a good foundation against the time to come, 1 Timothy 6:19. Amen.